Is it working? Oh, cool. Are we going? I'm sure the lag is a little bit. I'll double check kind of what's going down with this. Always the awkward beginning of a stream, but we should be getting started soon. And since this is a very impromptu live stream, cool, people are actually commenting. Okay. And I'm gonna try and keep my eye on this. See if I can click this. Oh, can you take me to a bigger window? Oh, I got yellow for stream health. I hope this is gonna work. And hello, if the one person who's here, I'm trying to like figure it out. I'm still not great with streaming, and I've noticed I'm not in the green, I'm in the yellow, so I don't know how well my stream is going. Can you just take me to the thing? Heads up, getting it. Okay, YouTube, I don't get it. Cool. Hello, people coming in. Probably will have a little bit of a lag. Now. Okay. I'm in like the YouTube creators live stream studio trying to figure things out. Let's just see if I can make a new window for this. I'll probably be able to read comments faster if I just do this. Coming in. Oh, geez. That's annoying. So yeah, probably a little slow, but kind of just wanted to jump into some of this because I like to, at least I did that for the last book, inking for the first page. I know. Well, there's a lot of people who are getting this very fast because it's crazy. This comic got on the front page, which is ridiculous. Thank you if anyone's a new subscriber or an old subscriber, or you're just kind of like hanging out, which is fine. You don't have to subscribe. It's ridiculous, and I'm very thankful for everybody who has come out. But I'm going to be inking page 1 of book 3. This is the thumbnail blown up very big. I do have the bubbles already kind of created. I'm going to keep the text layer off so you don't know what they're talking about. It's all secret. It's really not that spoilery, but I'm still keeping it off. And really, I'm just going to probably spend the next 2 hours or so kind of doing tie-down drawings to clean these up a little bit. And then after that, I will do the final line over those. So I know people are still coming on in. That's great. If you see the window getting like small like this, I don't know if my audio is syncing exactly, but the Photoshop window gets very small. It's because I'm only working on one screen, so if I want to switch between internet and Photoshop, I have to kind of scroll in and out, and it makes the bubble very small. So I apologize for that. Hello, everybody. How you doing? So that's going to happen if I'm going to read comments. So if I don't respond to anything, if you guys ask any questions, it's just because the window is not open. I will switch between periodically, and I will definitely try and like go back and read. The audio is thank you that the audio is fine, but there is definitely a lag from what I'm saying. Because I can kind of hear myself talk, and then I muted the video so I can't hear it, but I can tell that there's a bit of a delay, which gets better over time, so it shouldn't be a problem. But I'm just going to start doing some inking, or tie-downs. This is not final line. If I repeat myself a lot, I apologize, but I'll probably just like say things over and over again for people who haven't been in here. But I like to work, I have a brush that I like for this comic. Amazing Cartoon Nib 3 from the Kyle Webster Mega Pack. It's his ink box one. We usually work at a size 6. And even when I don't do final lines, the tie downs, I like to use that brush so that I can kind of get as like a better idea of like what the detail will look like in the size of the drawing. So I'm going to say her waist is here. You don't have to stick around for the whole thing if you don't want to, if it's kind of boring watching me talk a lot. Feel free to jump in and out, or, you know, do whatever you want to do. Thank you for coming to the live stream. It's very exciting. And it's very exciting to kind of do this again. I haven't done a live stream since book 2, which is about a little over a month ago. We did like 3 of them. This took a lot longer than I thought, so this live stream took like 3 different like goes for it, and I felt kind of bad because I was like, another live stream, there's another live stream. So hopefully it doesn't get too annoying. I think people are probably used to it now, but it's always fun to kind of chit chat with people, because I don't really get to do that. I get to kind of see a little bit of like in the comments, but it's hard to know that, because if anyone has ever uploaded to Webtoons, it's very hard to hear your own or see notifications for your own comics. You kind of have to like repeatedly look at every single one of your things. Oh yeah, I forgot to share this on my Facebook page, so I'm going to take 2 seconds to do that. But if I want to see if people commented, I have to search for it. It doesn't give me notifications, which is very annoying. That's something I wish they would change. Go fix this. Put this notification up. Hopefully everyone's having a good night, or wherever you are. I know it's different time zones. I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so it's nighttime right now, but it could be very early morning for some people, so I apologize. Also, if you hear drinking noises, I have a glass of water. Upload photos and videos. Go and pop this out. I think I can still... No, wait, I just need a link to this thing. Hello from Webtoons. Oh, the size of my canvas. I'll look that up in just a sec. It's very big. I worked a project before this for freelance, and I kind of just adopted the file size. It is very large. And I break it down for the Webtoons format, which has a very specific size that will work on like a phone ratio. Impromptu. Oh, I did not spell impromptu right. Impromptu. Live stream night. Publish. Done. So I'll pull that up. Image. Let's do image size. So in pixels, it's an odd one. It's 1988 by 3075. 300 pixels per inch. Yeah, I don't really know. The project we worked on was for a small British thing. It was for a Freddo Frog, and I don't know if that's the normal ratio for comic sizes, but it was very big and it was made for print. So I figured, hey, that would be good to go with. So it's really hard to figure out the right thing for comic sizes, but I just figured very big is probably best. It seems to work for me, and I can blow them down when I need to. So I'm gonna do characters on one layer and backgrounds on another, because when I do ink, backgrounds are always on a separate layer because they are a different color. I try and keep the colors very simple for this one. It's like line color, skirt line color, background color, and then shading. There's really like 4 colors. I think I can pull up. Yeah, so these are kind of for a chapter 1 or book 1, how I switched up the pages, so that doesn't really apply. Some of these have changed. It's now become size 6, but line, skirt, background, shading, and text color. Keeping it very simple so I can kind of pump these out a little bit faster. But this is exciting because I didn't get to draw Kawachan in the last live stream because it was a flashback that took place with her brother, and the first page did not include Kawachan, who is very fun to draw. I think. Very marshmallowy. And I probably draw Kawachan differently every time, but it's very fun. And I think Kawachan's also getting into like a better style, a more consistent style slowly. I guess that's not consistent because that's slowly changing over time to looking better. Oh yeah, that's really bad. Let's try and get this to look a little better. So these can be messier because I'm just going to go in and clean it up later, but it will give me a better idea of it now. And the top of her head, and I'm not going to bother with like shading because I do like a whole shading thing, but this is just, it's supposed to be messy. Just trying to make it look so we don't have like this, that face in the final. So, and then trying to get their sizes consistent because I'm sure people have noticed that I am bad at keeping their sizes consistent. Yuna often looks like she's 10, and Kawachan looks like a giant, which they are supposed to be very like differing heights, but all the same. I think I'm gonna. Sometimes I don't do these lines. I don't always need them, but no. Yes. I've also been like drawing all day, so I feel like that's gonna make me a little like more tired with drawing. I'll just check the comment. Oh, that's the wrong window. I don't know what I'm doing. Go back. And thank you guys, especially all the people who have just kind of discovered this. Thank you for joining it. Did you work on the concept comic before posting it? I did a little bit. I was originally just going to work on this comic on my own, finish all 40 pages, because it was just going to be a one-shot and like be done with it. Like, look what I made this amount of time, and just it was just going to be like one issue. It was going to end basically at chapter 5 with maybe a continuation. But Webtoons had a contest just recently. It's still ongoing, but it's not. It's only in like the final 8 or something. Is that what it is? And I kind of was about 2 chapters in, or like how I broke it up. So I stuck it up once I had about maybe 10 pages done, and kind of it stuck. So with that like big bell shaped costume, I feel like a lot of times Kawachan has like a bent arm. It's kind of like very reserved poses, very shy. I think the drawing's not super close, but I can move this around again. I'm going to draw the background on a different layer, so Kawachan's supposed to be closing a door, so we can move Kawachan over a little bit. I'll fix that. These goofy feet. But yeah, thank you everybody who, new and old, has been reading this. If you just discovered it, thank you for coming. It's awesome to have you here. And is that right? Yeah, it looks fine. Kawachan also has 3 fingers on like the gloved costume, so I have to remember to not do 4 fingers. It's very kind of wrinkly looking. Yeah, this is exciting. Kawachan obviously was not in the last live stream page that I did, so it's cool. And I gotta remember to draw the face, because I sometimes forget to draw the face on the pockets. I kind of don't want to draw Yuna. I think she looks great as she is right now. Let's see. I'll check the comments in a little bit too. I'm gonna try and like be good at it. Her eye is very lopsided. Get down there. I feel like I just drew the same eye. She's yelling something. Big mouth. I love drawing her hair. Her hair is very fun to draw, I think. I kind of like designed her at a time where I wanted to cut my hair and get like a bob. And I do want to cut my hair again, so I think she definitely is the product of me being like, I wish I had shorter hair. So that's my, if there's anything self-insert about Yuna, it's that I wanted her hair at the time that I created her. Just trying to fix, she's got kind of wild bangs a little bit, kind of the Sailor Moon like puff. I think Sailor Moon has like that kind of thing on the side. She's got more of a middle part. And, oh wait, she, at this point, this is also a flashback, so I have to make sure that her costume, or her outfit, is not, like, as beat up as it was, or is in the current state. Let's do a double check on that. How do you post on a webtoon? You know, okay, so how you post, I won't be able to show it to you because it's locked onto my Photoshop page. But if you sign up, there's a publish button at the top. It's like black and it should be near your name. The only reason is you're probably doing it on your phone and they don't have support for posting on your phone. So you have to do it on a desktop computer, which is annoying, but you know, if you're working in Photoshop, if you already have the pages, that's probably the best way to do it. So yeah, if you can't figure out how to post on webtoons, I've been looking this up because I wanted to do edits on my phone, and you can't, so you have to use a desktop. Hopefully that works for you. I'm here, what I missed. You didn't miss much. We're just drawing. Have you worked on a gory, scary Kawachan? No. I don't really want this to be super gory. I think, like, the aesthetic is kind of very, very cute. I didn't notice the size inconsistencies, lol. You know, it happens a lot. And some people have pointed it out, like, she looks really tiny. I'm like, yeah, she sure does. So, I'm sorry, I'm just going back up. Hello. Okay, cool. We're all caught up. I'm all caught up. So, just trying to make her look, because this is basically shortly after the flashback in the first book about, would be chapter 5, where they're in the sewers. So she doesn't have her jacket at this moment. I also need to draw her hand better. Actually, that's pretty good for now. For a small hand, that's good. So she does not have the jacket. She doesn't have, like, the face bruise on her cheek. So I have to remember not to draw those and keep that consistent. But she does have the bat, so I need her to hold it. She is gonna, like, it's gonna disappear from her hand, I kind of realized, but I'm gonna imply that she sets it down somewhere. That might be a little inconsistency with me. I do work in animation, so having things be consistent is sort of something that's, like, a part of the job. So if I get a little, like, on that, and you're like, oh no, it's fine. It's just, you know, that's the thing I have to worry about on the reg, so, and I'm sorry I just said the reg. I don't know, on my Instagram, oh god, can't draw a straight line. Also, I've done this in the first couple live streams, but if you ever want to draw a straight line in Photoshop, and it's not working, and you only can do, like, shift only lets you do up and down, it doesn't let you do diag, hold shift, click a point, and, like, click, like, keep holding down shift, so you can just, it like, remembers your last point, so if it's not even like that, you can just kind of sit there and hold it down. That's how I do a lot of my straight lines. It's a nice, easy cheat. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be used. It doesn't really, it doesn't super matter for this one, because, again, this is not supposed to be, wow, that's a bad hand. This is not supposed to be the cleanest drawing. This is a very impromptu, just, oh my god, I cannot draw. I'm just gonna do this. Her hand looks horrible. It's fine. It's a crab claw. It's okay. It's okay. Oh yeah, and Kawachan does not have their bat, so I need to make sure we've got the bat. Just another leg. Oh, whoa. No, no, no. The knee does not go that far down. Her waist would be up here, and if her knee was down there, she'd have a very long thigh. So I'm going to have the knee bend here. And there's a step, so she's kind of stepping up right now. Excuse me, I hiccuped. I think for now that's fine. I'm going to adjust their like placement once we get the background in there. I'll do another check. Again, sorry, the thing keeps going up and down. What's your favorite color? Ooh, I like green. I really like greens. I like greens and pinks, but I tend to go towards green a lot. I got here on time for once. Yay, thank you guys for coming. Yeah, if I miss things, I will come back to it and read, because I don't have two screens to read. I think you can look at live streams on your phone or on like a tablet, but you don't see the chat, which is why I would need the extra screen. So that is not the face. I'm going to start with the head instead of the face. Kawachan does have like a very squished marshmallow head, and this is why like the tie downs are good, because I can kind of like do this feathery line to get that shape. Just kind of keep working it until I get the shape that I want, and then when I clean line, I don't have to worry about that. It'll look beautiful and nice and clean. The heart nose and little mouth. Kawachan is very fun to draw. It's taken me a little while to get the hang of it, and like the eyes used to be very big, and they've been getting smaller, and I like how that looks. It's still getting like there, but I think any comic, if you look at like a lot of online comics, they obviously develop over time. That's a natural thing. Kawachan also has these like crazy eyes. They're always looking to the side, but because they're slanted, there's kind of a craziness to it. I like that about it. I like kind of Kawachan looking a little bit crazy. It's very cute, but also like slightly unsettling. That's kind of the look we're going for. And then this is the past, so the bow is not goofed up. Normally the bow has like a tear in this side, and then this side is bent over. But in this version, the bow has not been bent up yet too much. And I don't think there's claw marks on Kawachan's body yet. I don't think so. I don't think I've been drawing them in the other pages. I have about up to page 8 done. I'm working on page 9. But I've been saving page 1 for the live streams, because I think that's kind of a fun one, and it also obviously doesn't get too into the story, so you can kind of like do it and not show a lot of what you're doing. And once this gets done, I mean, I can probably start posting a couple updates. I'm still expecting to be very slow, because work is still kind of up and going, but dink, dink, dink. The Sailor Moon, I don't know, Sailor Moon have those or those? Maybe, I don't know. Kawachan's crazy goofy eyes. And I might move her head up a little bit. I'm going to just kind of draw it here and probably move it up. There's her chin. I'll check the chat in just a sec. My fan on my laptop is just going off. I don't want to show her eyes, so we're going to probably move this drawing up a little bit. I also have the new Carly Rae Jepsen song stuck in my head, so I'm gonna try not to hum it, but it's definitely it's definitely like a thing that I can't stop thinking about at this moment. That, and earlier today I had an Animal Crossing song that just kind of came about for some reason. It was the and I didn't remember exactly what hour it was, but I guessed it correctly. It was 7 a.m. from New Leaf, which is a weird song to suddenly get stuck in your head. Yeah, let's fix her body a little bit. Her shoulders are very slanted in this drawing. Oh yeah, and then there's, you don't really see it much, but she does have a tear in her sleeve, but not at this point. So I'm drawing some pages right now where she does not have her jacket off, so I'm trying to make sure that is consistent. Because I have already done some pages after this, so I have to make sure they look about the same, but I don't want to show them on screen, so you guys can't see them. I'm acting like there's some huge spoilers. There really isn't. There's just kind of like some character building stuff. Her hair is also very flat looking. I need to build up her hair shape a little better. But there's her arms, there's her waist. I'm gonna go read the chat after I kind of move her up a little bit. Just kind of select her and then shift to hold her up. I also don't know if I like the mouth. I think I'm gonna close it a little bit, but I'm gonna double check the chat. How will Yuna ever find love? I don't know. I'm dropping some oohs. Oh, I love 4 a.m. Animal Crossing music is great. I actually have like every single hourly song from the last 3 soundtracks on my phone. It's very good. My usual updates once a week. Yeah, I try and do an update every Saturday. Even when I don't, when I'm in like a hiatus, I try and post something. I think there was only 1 week where I took off like 2 weeks, and that was like right before book 2 started. So I think I'm debating on doing it this week. I think this week I'm just gonna worry about these live streams. Next week I will post some book 2 concept art, which there's not as much as there was in the first one. Oops, sorry, I hit zoom instead. But there's definitely stuff, and there's stuff about the new character and the spidery looking things. So I'll post those, and just some miscellaneous art. That'll be a nice, just kind of in between updates. But yes, I try and do every Saturday. I have not really ever officially put that up because I fear that I will not be able to do that, but so far I have been able to keep that schedule up, which is great. Just gonna, there's her nose. Oh yeah, I didn't like that mouth, did I? It's not a bad mouth. I just feel like it's almost too open. She's not really like saying anything. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that better. I'm gonna probably, when we get to line art, I might change some stuff with this face, but for now I think this is a pretty good one. And I'm actually going to, just to keep things consistent, I'm going to copy this one, and, oh, where'd it go? Oh, there, I'm going to put it here, so that I'll turn it down, and I'll turn off this layer so that I can redraw that one. I'm going to worry about her first. Oh, wrong layer. Tie downs. This is kind of I got an idea panel. Oh man, I got Animal Crossing stuck in my head. Sorry, Carly Rae Jepsen. But it's now Animal Crossing all day, every day. And we're getting a new game next year, which means new hourly music, which I am stoked about. Obviously for more reasons than just the music, but, you know, I do love the music. I'm just gonna kind of try and draw her form a little bit. Just kind of throwing her arm back. This is kind of an awkward pose. I may redraw it. She's starting to get weirdly bulky. Like, her neck doesn't look good. Let's try and get this going. She also, like, notoriously has a very short torso. And I think maybe I need to move this head forward. That might be. She might need to, like, lean her head more. Because she's turning towards him. So I think her head would be positioned more like this. Maybe like, nah. Yeah, I'm gonna check the chat again. Cool. Oh, the characters from my junior film? I mean, they were like 4th graders who were in love with each other. So I don't know. I don't know if that romance would last, but it's nice to think about. Are we allowed to ship them together? I mean, yeah. I don't... The person who is Kawachan has, like, no determined age right now. You can do what you want. I don't really know. I certainly... I don't know. I don't know if I ship them together. I think they have, like, just a really strong... they have a strong relationship. I don't know if it's romantic, but I am also not going to stop people, I think, right now to ship whoever they want. It's to be honest, it's kind of complicated because there's like a lot of mystery to Kawachan, but it's all cool. It's all fine. I don't know. You also have to understand that I have never really made anything that people have shipped together, like characters that people have actually wanted to ship together, so it's very weird for me. So I really just don't know. Go ahead and do what you want. I don't know. That's so weird. I'm sorry. That's like an odd response, but like it's so weird that people enjoy this thing that I do. So I'm really excited that people are having fun with it, and I'm kind of like, yeah, do whatever you want to do. You definitely, if a lot of things with Kawachan are supposed to be very vague. There's a lot of self-projection that you can put on, so if like you think that's kind of who they are, whether or not that's how it actually becomes, her bangs are too short, is a different story, but right now it's kind of like open to, like, you obviously don't have enough information to go off of for this character, so like, what am I gonna do right now? I still don't like this pose. She looks like she's really angry. She's supposed to look like she's gonna go run off somewhere, and I don't like this pose. I wonder why. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for now. But I think she's too kind of back. I'm gonna go back to it. Kawachan, let's worry about you right now. Your nose and face done. Wah! Your eye looks goofy. Wah! No! I don't know if anyone else out there does tablet drawing like this. I'm sure you feel this undo thing that I'm doing. I'm sure this is your nightmare as well. It's okay. It's all gonna be okay, because it doesn't have to be super clean. We just want it to look sort of on model, so it gets easier in the next stage. God, I don't like that pose. It's not like it's a bad drawing, it just doesn't feel right. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm gonna read some more of these. I hope they're around the same age. Plan on making more characters in the future. Yeah, absolutely. They're actually, because I obviously have book 3 written, a lot of stuff is about, for book 3, it's about Yuna and Kawachan's relationship, but there's obviously the new character, and then after that we are going to have more people that we meet. Have like a sibling ideal in my head. I kind of see, I don't know, I kind of see sibling too. Paternal a little bit, maybe. Hey, thank you for liking my personality. I'm also very rambly, so I'm... Ooh, oh no, is it working? I see a box. Oh, sorry, I saw like a swirling box. I'm hoping... Thank you guys, validating my rambling. If I do go out, that's happened before. I wasn't at my house at the time, so that was kind of like a different person's internet. But if I suddenly cut out and I don't notice, again, I'm not in that window. It might take me a sec to realize it. Sometimes you can just stick it out and it should come back up, but I think one live stream I had to cancel because it was like beyond saving. The internet was just really bad. God, it's Animal Crossing. That's all it is tonight. It's Animal Crossing nights. Little like She's suddenly, she's kind of like grasping at straws right now. I don't really think we understand, like, I mean, you guys don't understand what's happening, but I think this is kind of Yuna trying to form a plan kind of thing. Aww. There's some cute, like, especially the second page after this. Oh yeah, these aren't turning too bad. You know what? This pose might be growing on me. We'll see what happens. Again, I'm gonna leave it. This pose might have to change too, because it's very background oriented. So if she's going up some stairs, so if we need to adjust that. Also, I wonder if the bubble might be better down here further, so we can actually see that there's stairs. That might happen, but that might be something I do in between streams. I'm probably gonna do a stream tomorrow night, but I also like have friends that want to see me, so I might. Who knows what's gonna happen? I'm kind of still forming plans with people, but I'm planning on doing one tomorrow night because it'd be nice if I can just get book 1 out of the way, so that we can possibly have. Sorry, hiccup. We can possibly have something to post soon, because I obviously can't post the first bit without that. Oh yeah, I need to make sure that there's also nails on this thing. So I'm just gonna do a couple of these just so I can remember to do that later on. But yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, she looks cute. It's good. It's working. I'm so sorry. Go and just listen to Animal Crossing soundtracks all day. It's good. That I gotta get that head shape right. Also, I made it kind of bigger, but I think that it might actually be better if it's a little bigger. Yeah, Kawachan's face keeps getting so small, but I kind of love it. And I want to make it clear that Kawachan is like looking up at her, and that's sort of a thing. Is the law of how this costume is shaped just kind of changes, because a lot of times the face is very down here, and then when it goes higher up, the bottom should kind of contour to that. So I should probably do that. She's kind of leaving. Kawachan right now is experiencing that thing where you go to a party with a friend and they sort of leave you. That sort of awkward being left alone. So I want to convey that awkwardness in this pose and add that little doo-doo-doo. I don't know if you can hear the kss. My computer's fan is just kind of going right now. So if you hear a hissing sound, that is my laptop. The ears. Also, I see a lot of people say that Kawachan is a bear. And I think I keep drawing Kawachan looking like a bear. And I think Kawachan might be a puppy. That might be the species that, like, the character is supposed to be. Because I keep doing these floppy ears. Although, there are times when people are like, it's a bear! And I'm like, yeah, it does kind of look like a bear, I get it. So, originally meant to be a dog. Or, like, maybe it's something weird where they're like, it's a bear dog. Is that very Avatar Last Airbender? Let's just worry about this body first. Sorry, everybody. Animal Crossing. Go on, double check and check. Oh no! Are we back? Oh, geez. And it's like lagging. It's still drawing. Oh, okay. I'm wondering if it's going to be very silent for a little while because I'm just sitting here typing. I'm just trying to make sure. Wow, that's just a head with like a body, isn't it? Okay, sorry. Cool. Cool. There's going to be a little bit of silence while I like sit here and try and figure it out. Hi everybody. I'm sorry that there's been a little bit of goofs, but I'm just gonna keep going, and I'll try and check the chat regularly so it's not as bad with that. But yeah, that's definitely a thing that happens. Yeah, I don't like this. Yeah, that works fine. My internet seems to be okay, but sometimes I think big things like that does stress it out. So whatever. That's typical. Oh, poor Kawachan. But the other thing, oh yeah, I've mentioned this in some comments in the in the like actual chapter of people. Oh yeah, there's no things. People who are calling the new character a guy. It is a woman, so it doesn't matter either way. But just you'll meet more of her soon, and I'll post some like artwork of her because I've been like kind of playing around with adding her for a little while. And she used to have longer hair, but one day I drew her with short hair, and people seemed to like it, and I also kind of liked it. So that's how she came to be. I'm glad people are finding her attractive, though. that's another very flattering thing to have happen. I'm just gonna, like, even though we're not gonna see this, but I might actually lower the bubble, so we might, I am gonna just sort of draw. I gave Kawachan a very short torso. This little bell-shaped costume is kind of longer than that, so maybe like something like that. Or maybe something a little shorter. I don't know. So we're probably not going to see that, but that's at least the costume. We're actually almost done with characters. Let me double check. Again, I have to obsessively check the chat because I want to make sure. Pickle Kawa. My Instagram. Oh, here, I'll just post it here. Instagram. 2. Cool. What is this like a Pickle Rick thing? How bad it would be with 10,000 people. Yeah, I kind of am happy that like less people are on because I worry that it, welcome to my live stream and it just dies. And I mean that's happened before and it's always very embarrassing, but like what can you do? It's not my fault. Is it my fault? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw her face. I like this pose, but I want to like add her details because she does not have like any. She has got a very round face and like a very like her chin is very soft. Like some people have like a very sharp chin. Yuna is kind of specially designed, I don't know about that, to look as like cute and little as possible, but she's, supposed to have like a strong personality and like very supportive and I guess like emotionally strong in their partnership. But looking tiny and cute. So that's her. Wow, her eyes are far apart. Sometimes I have a hard time drawing her face, but sometimes you also have to just keep going and then erase the eyes and redraw the eyes and erase the eyes. I think it's because it's like so front-facing. I kind of like the second eye a little better. She obviously, like Kawachan, you know, you get... Whoa, what are you looking at? A little adjustments along the way that kind of shape her style. But yeah, she's got this kind of like, I don't know, beaky nose, kind of pointy. I want these higher up. Wow! I feel like I'm not... There's a lot of like weird energy in this drawing that I'm trying to capture in this one. And she looks very neutral, so I don't want that. But I think for now, I'm going to keep this. No. Draw that face. Don't. No. And I think I'm going to go back and fix this expression once I'm done. So yeah. Yeah, she looks like kind of crazy here. Check the chat, sorry. Double check, it's all working. Cool, it seems like the lag is not so bad. Ridiculous. It doesn't need, does it need a meme? You know, I'm like way too old to be, I don't know if I'm way too old. I'm 26, I'm not that old. But like, there's certain times I'm like, I think dabbing is funny, and like, it's not funny anymore. So like, I'm really dumb about memes, and I'm the kind of person that likes to repeat vines to people, like that's a funny thing. And that's kind of, I love a good meme. I feel so weird about something I create having a meme. That, you know what, a meme has to be created organically, so I could never do it myself. It would have to be you guys if you wanted something to be a meme. It would be really desperate if I was like trying to create my own meme inorganically. You know what I mean? Memes are a very precious art form, and they never die, and I need them to be good. And her neck is not working. Okay, wait. Let's think about this for a sec. See, this is the fun about like live streaming this, is you guys get to kind of see how this process goes and how I have to redraw and think about it, redraw and think about it, and her hands are probably about here, depending on the railing, can be redrawn, but her hair also looks very short in this one for some reason, although I guess that kind of makes sense that her hair might be a little bit shorter. This is about a month or two before like the current setting, but I still think. Also, her ear is not going to be in there. It's just kind of for me. Yeah, her face looks odd. I'm going to redraw her face. Probably her whole head. Like something that's very odd about her face. Or maybe not. I mean, maybe not the whole head. Let's worry about. Hear that fan. That's probably why the signal's being goofy. It's because this laptop is just having a good old time. Yeah, I do like this, like the hair, I like the motion that's going on, I like the shape of the head. I just need to get the expression right, you know? And sometimes it's like drawing the nose is the best way to start. Just gonna kind of like focus. Oh yeah, maybe something with like, without her eyes being like, wah! No, I kind of like a little bit of like the, gotta go, bye! She needs to be looking down. Yeah, maybe that works. Not like, the pupil maybe shouldn't be like so low. Oh, well. Watch me as I be like, no, it shouldn't be like this. Well, wait a minute. No, because now she doesn't look like she's, I want her to have like eye contact. Now she's looking down. She's got to look like, you got to keep that eye contact. Good. So this is not right. but probably a little bit of white underneath the pupil. Like just a sliver. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is coming. This is actually coming together a little more. I still think there needs to be like a little bit more. She looks maybe like bringing the eyes open more, making them more wide. Yeah, yeah. Wait a second. Wait a second. This is working. Sort of. Yeah, yeah. It's still missing some. Like, oh my god, get on with it. No, too much. It's gotta be so particular. Just right, just right. There we go. Okay, cool. So, and so this about her skirt length. I'm gonna actually not draw her legs just because I want to get these stairs right, and this seems like too low. Like her legs are very long. She's got very short legs. Like I would think maybe there. I'm gonna do that for reference, but I'm probably gonna redo them because I'm gonna draw the stairs and like integrate her into the setting better. But let's do Kawachan's head, and then I'm just going to jump into doing some background stuff. And I have a confession to make. I have set the next book in a setting that is very detailed, and I'm already regretting it. But it looks cool, and you'll see it when we get there very soon. You won't see it in this very first update, but the second update you will see what I mean. I'm going to check the chat. Yay. Cool. Thank you for going to follow me on Instagram. I'm kind of bad with Instagram sometimes, but I'm really trying to be better with it because I guess being an author or an artist on the internet, you should be good with social media. And thank you for enjoying especially the legs and feet. Yay! Yeah, I kind of simplify feet. I can draw feet. My feet aren't all just triangles. I did draw some good shoes in book 2. I'm not even gonna pretend not to brag. Like, I was pretty proud of those shoes from the other character while they're walking through the woods. The heart-shaped shoe kind of thing. Enlightenment. Aw, thank you for following the comic. But yeah, you'll see the kind of setting, and I am slightly regretting it, but it's turning out really nice. I just know that as I keep going, I'm gonna hate it more and more. Because it's one of those things where you like start to draw it and you're like, yeah, I'm doing really good. And then as you go, you start to get more and more tired of everything that you've done. We'll see what happens. But I'm gonna make my background layer. I'm just gonna keep using the same color. I'm not gonna go and use the other one. But let's just kind of quickly map out some of this. There's a door. Kind of thing. Get in there and add some hinges. Again, these are going to look nicer when I actually ink them. And I'll do more inking. I think today we're just going to try and do all of the tie-downs. But like tomorrow I'll probably start inking and at least try and get all the characters done. I think that's kind of what happened was we did characters, some of like the backgrounds, and then after that we jumped into doing like the rest of the backgrounds in the third one. So we'll see how long it takes. Let me look at the background, kind of how I did it. There's like a step up, so I have to kind of figure out. Perspective and me are not great, but I'm getting better at it. And I think if you ever need to learn how to draw comics, this is a good way to do it because comics force you to draw. They don't force you to draw backgrounds, but like if you want to have good backgrounds in your thing, you kind of have to draw comics. I think I'll put some slippers over here. I'm gonna try and like add some details too to make this look like a house. Because I like all the little fun stuffings that you put in like backgrounds. It's gotta have that. So like little slippies. Let's do some other ones. They're kind of close to this wall in a way that doesn't make a ton of sense, but that's fine. That's fine. And then we'll do like a little thing here. Obviously, anything in this bubble we're not going to see because that's a word bubble. But for now, there, that'll kind of tell me what's going on. Oh yeah, and we'll just kind of hint at the outside. There's a bush. A bit of that. I'm gonna have like a bit of like the door, kind of like a stopper, little metal thing there. Keeps like the elements out. A little more of that. And just coming in the door. And then obviously when we do line art, like the characters are on the top layer, which is awesome. That'll help me out considerably. I'm just gonna do that. That'll be fine. And I think I'm gonna set myself a note. Look up Japanese home door. So I can kind of get like a door design, but I'm not gonna sit here and like Google things while I'm talking to people. I'll check the chat again. Oh no! Oh man. Da 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 da. Oh, come on. Please go back up. Please go back up. Unless maybe I was broken in here one. Alright, I haven't seen any something I would Yeah, I wonder if this is the end of the thing tonight, which is sad, but I'm gonna keep talking because I have no idea if it's still recording me at the moment. That's such a bummer. I'm very sorry that it keeps doing stuff like this. You didn't get to watch me draw this door. Maybe you did. Maybe it'll catch up with me, but we got 13 people now. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, are we back? Did we just jump into it? Oh. Maybe this is like the... I need to catch up on the series, movies, and canon. Okay, yeah, it seems to be a lot of, yay! Finally! Yeah, no, there's a little bit of a gap. As you can see, I drew this door. And I'm gonna later on Google doors. Yeah, Matilda is a great movie. Matilda's awesome. I used to love that movie as a kid. Mostly because I loved reading books. Matilda liked reading books. And you've got, you know, magical powers, which was awesome. And I was also just a kid that liked Roald Dahl books. Haven't seen Venom. Actually, haven't seen a lot of movies lately. I've been watching some scary movies some movies for the first time, like Friday the 13th for the first time. The first 3 movies, kind of boring. They're kind of boring films, but I don't know. I saw Halloween for the first time. I actually liked that one. Thought that one was good. I just have not been to the movies in a while, but I do want to see the new Spider-Man, the animated one. That one looks very good. And I'm not even super into Spider-Man. I'm kind of sick of superhero movies, but I think that one looks really good. I'm just like obsessively checking the chat now. I'm so yeah, look up Japanese home door. I just want to get like a detail or something set to it. Oh shoot. This is for later. I have to remember. I already drew this background in a different frame in page 2, and I'm not gonna go into that yet. But I need to look up. These are notes for me. Look up page 2 design so that it looks consistent. For the most part, this should be okay. It's just I remember there are objects up here that I want to make sure are the same. And let's make this door work. Nope. There we go. Kawachan just happened to fit in this door. Oh yeah, I think there, you don't see the door in the book 2 bits. That's what it is. Kawachan's standing in front of it. I'm so sorry. I've been like drinking water a lot and just kind of, burping a lot. Yeah, walk safe. Hopefully it's a nice walk. It's raining where I'm at, or it was, so I hope you have nicer weather. Oh yeah, but what I was saying when you said the movie isn't canon. Oh no! It's going out again! Shoot! Are you back? Stop doing that. This is riveting stuff, guys. Okay, are we... Oh no, we're not. Okay. That's alright. Baby, come back. Oh yeah, so Kawachan stands... Okay, cool. Are we back? No, we're not. But my stuff is still... Oh, God. I really appreciate everybody being patient and being awesome. I'm kind of just watching it spin, watching it like try and catch up. Yeah, the door isn't even drawn yet. What a ridiculous thing. Look at that. Look at that door going in. Oh. See, and this is like, I had never live streamed before, so I was very excited when this comic came out. I was like, oh man, I finally also live in a place where I have my own room. I didn't have that in my last apartment, so I could never really live stream anything. So now I can, and I'm learning why it's a pain, but it's very fun still, and it's cool to get to talk to people when you don't really get to talk to them. I don't really know if this is the best form of communication, if I'm like actually talking to you people, but it's close. Like, I can read comments, I can respond a lot faster than like a comment, and I don't have to chase it down like I do on Webtoons. They really need to add a feature so that I can actually get notifications when I get something. That would be nice. That's all I want. No idea. Are we back up? Is it going? It's so slow. It's so slow. I think we're catching up, though. Oh my god, it's... Ooh. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep going. And y'all can stay if you want. I absolutely appreciate everybody for being kind of cool about this, but I'm just gonna keep going and doing what needs to be done, and just kind of it'll catch back up to me. I think. I hope. I'm gonna put like door so I remember that I need to fix that. Oh god. Oh. I really just behind. I just got up to Baby Come Back. Baby Come Back is still here. Oh jeez, what a mess! What a mess. The internet is a funky place. Live streaming is a funky thing. Let's just draw a line. Draw a line. A simple line. So that's cool. I also think we probably need the ceiling, so I'm going to pop this note out of here because I need to draw the ceiling line. Although I can, you know, again, it's just tie downs. It's fine. Make sure I'm in the right layer. That would be important. There is like a light fixture somewhere over here that's been in some of the panels. This is kind of like the fullest view of this room, so I haven't really drawn it much yet. So it's just kind of rounded. And I'll double check everything is cool before I go into the next stream so that it's, you know, it all works together. Is that right perspective? I don't know. Perspective's a hard thing. Oh, jeez. Perspective's hard, isn't it? It's just kind of hard. It's fine. And then, I'm gonna make sure these are the stairs. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong. Is why does Kawachan give Yuna the more lethal bats? I think because she's smaller, Kawachan gave her the more deadly bat because she doesn't really have the brute strength, or at least the size. Oh my god, it's still circling. I'm just gonna type this one in. But I'm gonna just type this one out. So if you hear me responding to this question, it'll probably be later, so I'm just gonna do this now. But why does Kawachan give Yuna the more lethal bat? I know. I'm being very quiet because I'm just typing. So if you can probably just read. I'm letting things kind of come back up. Although, we're getting there. I can see it trying. It's trying. Disk. Drawing tips. It's hard with drawing tips because, yeah, I know, I've been very silent for a little while. That's a good tip. Any other tips for learning how to draw? What to learn first? Ooh, that's hard too. Oh. Because for me, when I started learning how to draw, I needed to take classes on it. Like, I needed to be in a classroom, or like I went to college and I took like drawing classes, and to learn perspective. I'm sure like the clicking clacking sound is just great. So many times I draw on the wrong layer. Yeah, me too. Like even on this on this comic, sometimes I can forgive myself. Okay. To draw background. This is draw animals, places, people you see. Practice other cartoon styles, because I think that's also really important. I think, and there's been a big thing right now with Ringling College. There was a like very recently, this past week, a dean or something of the school. I'm not really super knowledgeable, but they sent out a mass email basically saying that anime was not good and that they wouldn't recognize this class that they were there was a class at Ringling for manga and anime, which I think if you are a person that draws manga and anime, you need to branch out and do other things, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's got a really cool art form. Are we back? Are we back online? Are we back? I'm gonna just see. Did it draw? Is it going? It's crazy watching everything come together. I know. Body proportions. Body proportions are big, and I'm kind of like really goofing on body proportions. What happened to Kawachan's? Oh, maybe I was gonna draw a bat in Kawachan's arm. I just realized that I erased the hand and never drew it, which is fine. I'll get to it. That's the best thing to say. I'll just get to it later. It takes a while to learn to draw things, and I wish like there was a magic answer. And there are some people that just pick up on it so fast, and that can be very frustrating when you're like, I'm working really hard, and you know, I have no idea how to do this, and other people are like exceeding so much faster than me. That's super frustrating, but it's, you know, that's how it is. And, oh yeah, I do have like, you're gonna see, oh, you guys are gonna see a page really fast. I'm gonna turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Okay, I'm in my thumbnails. I want to see, I have a layout of the house. Oh yeah, this is me, like, I was playing with Google Translate to see if I could come up with the name of the characters. Don't look at that. It's Google Translate, so it's probably not there. But we got front door. I'm just trying to figure out how these stairs work. Drawing backgrounds is hard. And I think we need to make these shorter. The ceiling, I think the ceiling is very short. But also I think, oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. No, okay, that's probably good. New Carly song's very good. So like stairs are hard. I'm kind of just trying my best. I think, you know, oh, I'll even write it in the chat. Oh yeah, you draw also draw out of your Oh, maybe that's like not the best advice. But like for learning how to draw things, doing a comic has actually been very good because it kind of forces you to draw things that you normally wouldn't draw. Because I'm very character oriented. I like drawing people and people in poses, and that's not the best thing to just always draw. Cool. I gotta go. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Because I can't say it in the real time, so I gotta, you know, very quickly pop that in. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah. This is not working. I don't know what is going on with this ceiling. We're just gonna call it that a day. Yeah, whatever. That's yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna play around with that later. Let's just keep moving. Again, because it's so laggy, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna keep stopping. It's just gonna slow us down. And y'all can stay if you want to. Y'all don't have to stay because it is kind of a mess tonight. But I appreciate everybody for coming out. I'm just gonna keep working. And I hope it's okay. It's probably not gonna be okay, but it's okay. Because, you know, I got to enjoy this. And I'll try and do another one tomorrow. And it'll probably be just as laggy. We'll see. Who knows? I can't control that, I don't think. I'm gonna fix the baby come back. It does not need to be here anymore. And now I'm gonna keep looking back at the chat that the baby come back is still there and know like how far away this all is. It's coming together though. Yay, it's back. Yay. Oh, what a mess. Yay, I thank you for, you know, liking this comic. This is very nice. Oh, the perspective is so off. Just like all these diags do not work well together. It's just something that's going to bother me. And I can fix it later. It doesn't like mean that it's all lost. I recognize that I'm not great with backgrounds. I'm still learning how to do them well. It takes a lot of practice. They're hard. They're very hard. So, you know, I'm not gonna kick myself. I'm gonna accept that I'm not great at it and call it a day. But I think these need to get smaller because these are gonna be like a little further back. Wow, what was that Popeyes sound? Jeez. See, and now it looks too high up. This always happens when I get into drawing the backgrounds, is you get to see me be like, no, no, no! So, let's see what happens if we pop this down. Yeah, I kind of like that better, I think. But this line needs to get fixed. I'll pop it back up. No, wait, thumbnails. This is kind of the foyer. It's like it drops down where you would leave your shoes. And then there's a little kitchen door here, a little end table with photos on it. We never see this bit, but I did draw it just to get an idea. We only see like up to here. So I just have to make sure the stairs kind of work. Yeah, let's hope that works. Go on, check the chat. Is it working? Is everything working? Woo! You're not too late. Yeah, no, it's so laggy. You will never be late because it'll never end. Although, this is the most detailed background, and we're getting it pretty much done. So, we're kind of almost to the end of what I was kind of planning on getting done tonight, which is pretty cool. I think there's a rug here. Oh yeah, no, the rug doesn't make sense either. This needs to get pushed further back. Let's see about pushing it like over here. I know I'm popping it back up again. I think also what's goofing me up is this corner needs to possibly be redrawn. It like goes up too high. There we go. Okay, I think that's helping, is pulling it over. It's not going to be perfect, but things rarely are. There's a rug here. Again, the rug also does not look good. We're trying. I've been drawing all day. I draw for a living. I'm doing my best. I'm tired. Okay. Oh, also, this window is supposed to be higher up, so I'm going to... God, this wall does not look good. There might be some adjustments in between streams. Or, I wonder if I can, like, do perspective stuff. See, it's like without that line, it almost looks better. This coffee table's also kind of goofed as well. Double checking the panels. How do you determine the layout of the comic boxes? I'm just gonna type it in because it's gonna take me forever. Oh, actually, no, the lag doesn't look like it's very bad. We're pretty close. So the layout for the comic boxes, just due to this file size came from a different file that I worked on, and it had a template already in there. You can download these sort of templates, though. This is something that you can find online. I used to work on a different comic, and I downloaded one, and it just kind of, it gives you, like, the bleed, so if you ever do print it out, it's not, like, ever over. You can obviously keep drawing to the end, but you'd want to, like, have all your information in, like, inside the blue box. You can keep drawing outside, but, you know, if you ever print it, it could get cut off from the printers. Printing is hard. I don't understand it completely. I work in animation. We don't really typically get our stuff printed out much. But, yeah, I just kind of have already drawn my thumbnails. Here's the thumbnail for this one. It's a lot smaller. I just draw it, like, in the middle. And laying out is hard because you just kind of have to feel it and understand, like, the way that the thing is moving. I do storyboarding for animation as well, so I have been practicing this sort of thing a little bit. So I think it takes practice, because also storyboarding for animation is very different for storyboarding for comics, and I'm very familiar with comic storyboarding, so it just kind of depends. But just sort of making the flow feel natural, keeping care on, like, the side of the screen, I guess, that they're supposed to be. Like, Kawachan right now is typically on the left, she's on the right, and it only really switches when she jumps up the stairs. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard, and I feel like sitting here and talking about it, I'm not gonna explain it very well. But I just sort of keep it in this box, mess around with it. And because I do webtoons, some of this might get cut off because webtoons is the phone size. So very long panels that are like this tend to work better than wide panels like this one up here. You can't see my cursor because it's the brush tool, so it's very small, but these ones down here work a lot better on, like, a phone scrolling setup. But when I started this comic, I wasn't thinking about webtoons format, so I didn't really plan for that. And now I'm just kind of stuck in my ways. And I don't want to change. I'm never going to change. What a mess. Anyways, check the chat. Okay, we're still going. I do like that onesie too. What animations do I work on? I work mostly in commercial stuff. but I've worked on, I have a website, and it's kind of my resume, so I've listed sort of the projects I've worked on. But I've worked on Sesame Street. No! It just went out, sorry. Here, I'll just type it then. Wow, I'm slow. I think I got the context of where they are on the page. Yeah. Basically, this is a flashback to the earlier days of. I hope it's recording me if I'm just talking to nothing. It's a flashback, and they are actually at Yuna's house in this scene. So this is Yuna coming back home after the bridge and sewer scenario. Website animation.com to see what I do. There we go. Oh, what is it doing? Like, highlighted my name. Oh, is that to tell me to look at it? Is that how this works? I don't really ever participate in these YouTube streams. I never know when they're happening, and I sometimes watch gaming streams, but like afterwards. I.e. the lags. Yeah, the lags are obnoxious, I know. Well, you're better at backgrounds than I could ever be. It's taking a while to get better at them, but I honestly think even in the short span of working on this comic, I've gotten better. It's just sort of, unfortunately, if you don't like working on them, it's hard to practice because you're like, I don't want to work on backgrounds, that's too hard. And that's sort of, I think, a lot of people's mentality. But, hey, that's how you get better, unfortunately. So, I guess breaking out of your comfort zone is a good way. So if you can't draw backgrounds, draw backgrounds. And if they don't look good, just kind of keep going. So it's so annoying to have to do that, but I know that's kind of how it is, y'all. Oh yeah, and these are going to be behind her. I know I'm just kind of like drawing willy-nilly over the characters, but it's fine. Yeah, okay, so that's that. We're only going to see that there. I don't need to continue it. We're almost done with the stream. This nightmare is almost over. Anyways, wow, that was a straight line. I didn't even do that thing. Wow. Wow, that was something. I think it also lagged, so it also helped me create a line because it stopped wanting to draw curves. That was my computer. But I'm going to say it was me. I did that. And this is just a guide for the stairs. Yeah, keep that. Oh, sorry, Carly Rae Jepsen's just in my head. It's a good time. Check the chat. Check the chat. Is it okay? It's going. This is so cool. Thank you. No, I know. The lag is bad. Cool. 11 people. I'm so sorry, everybody. I think these might need a little more of a slope, maybe? Oh no, what did I do? Aha. Gonna grab these. Gonna delete this line. Maybe not. I don't know. I think it's just making the stairs very long. Okay, yeah, this is better. And I'm going to put like the peaking of this couch because there's a couch here. And then now that we kind of have these stairs here, I'm going to draw her leg. So she's got like one leg straight on here and one leg bent. Ooh, I hear my roommate putting stuff in the microwave, and I remembered that I have these like mug cakes that you can microwave, and now I kind of want to make. I think that's gonna be my reward when I'm done with this. I'm gonna go make myself a little chocolate mug cake. Ooh, I deserve it. After fighting this lag, I deserve it. Everyone deserves it. Go eat something tasty when you're done with this. You're all troopers. Oh, I am struggling tonight. Okay. Cool. We're not going to see this, so it doesn't have to be drawn very well. The perspective is also not great, but it's fine. I think what we're going to do is a little bit of sloping this down. And this is... Oh, shoot! See, remember how I said we aren't supposed to draw on the line? Well, I did. And we're just going to call it a day. It's going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. But, yeah, some of the background layer is on the character layer. But again, this is not supposed to be the final one, so we're going to call it a day and just say it's good. And I'm going to use a little bit of the skew, I think, to, like... I know, it's disjointing. You can see where, like, the drawing stopped. But also, I'm going to hit that, and then I'm going to do this. Aha! Still not perfect, but that's a little bit better, I think. Whoa! Volume's very high. I'm turning that down a little bit. I think we might have it. Like, this is the good tie down. I'm going to turn off the scribble layer, this layer, and... Oh yeah, and this, like, other layer. I think this is good. Like, for now, this is, pretty much all the information is there. Oh, there's not much behind Kawachan. I'm going to quickly do that. So we got, like, an end table kind of thing. She kind of covers that a little bit. If it goes over, that's fine. I'm gonna just say that's probably good for now. Let's finish this door. The door got very tall. Don't need it to be that tall because there is a shelf up here. And I have to double check and make sure everything is right with that shelf. These are tall ceilings. I do not think this is a normal Japanese household. But, oh yeah, and there's a picture frame here-ish. Okay. Oh yeah, and let's make sure the rug is here. And make sure that these go out enough. So we have enough information to go on and do the line art. Is it still going? Okay. I'm definitely gonna... Oh, good night and eat that delicious food. I am totally going to. I'm eating cheesecake right now. Yes! Oh. Yeah, I will, if you're subscribed, I know that's a dumb thing, like, subscribe and you'll get notifications. Hi! But, if you are subscribed, you will see notifications. I think, did I write, like, a time? I'm gonna go back to my update, and just see. Did I post a time? I think I posted, like, maybe 7, Eastern Standard Time. Is that what I did? Sorry, I'm, like, not clicking the right things tonight. Click that. Wow. It's so cool. I'm so excited that people are enjoying this series. Wow. I'm amazed. Oh yeah, okay, so you'd obviously have to check your own timing, but I put 7 p.m. East Standard Time. I'm gonna post an update in Webtoons to kind of give you the notification, and I'll delete them after because we don't really need those as like an update. That's just gonna clutter the page. But I will come back tomorrow and start with the characters, and we'll probably get the characters at least done, I think. Maybe a little bit of the backgrounds. I might clean up a little bit more and just double check that continuity is okay with the other pages. I accept this drawing of her. I finally accepted her as my own. And this is exciting. This is very fun. I'm glad you guys enjoyed coming to the stream. I hope that it all catches up. I think if once I stop recording, it should catch up. I don't know how live streams work. What the heck? But I think it looks like we've got pretty much everything else, and right now it's just me rambling, so that's very exciting. I will get back with you guys tomorrow, I think. If I don't come back tomorrow, it's because I'm seeing friends, or at least a friend, and trying to be more social. You know, you just gotta do that sometimes. You gotta get out of the house, and that's sometimes hard to do. But, the whole stream should still be available on YouTube, so people can still watch it. It's not really going anywhere. It saves after a couple minutes to my page. So this was very fun, and it is 11:11 Make-A-Wish p.m. and I think it's about time. I know I'm like jumping in and out, so this little screen's getting like big and small, big and small, big and small. But it looks good to me. I'm happy with the tie downs that we've done. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna stop the stream in a second. I am from the Midwest, so I have a hard time with saying goodbye, so I tend to ramble and never end it. So I think we're just gonna cut it. I'm just gonna cut it right now. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye, everybody.